What's up, guys? How are you? Happy Sunday. Welcome into another episode of the Daily Juice Podcast with me, Matt Perrault, at Sports Talk Matt, to follow me across all my socials. And we are taping this here before I head over to UFC 303 here in Las Vegas, and then getting on a plane to fly back to New England. So I am taping this very early. I have no idea what the bets did yet today. We are trending in the right direction for the over in the WNBA game, so I think we're probably going to get there. Let's see, they've locked that total, but we're currently sitting at I got about 6 minutes to play. We should be okay on over 172. It's going to be probably right on the number, or right kind of close to the number. So not a guarantee, but we're looking okay that we're going to hit the over there and start 1-0 on the day. And then we've got obviously the baseball bet with the Pirates coming up here. That game was getting set to start here. Let's see where we are with that game. That game is set to start here in about 15 minutes from the time of tape. So I don't know what's going on with that. And we're at 176.5 from a live total perspective. We bet over 172. So I was going to try to middle this. If it got to 183, it's 177.5 now. So I think we're pretty good on there on opening up with a 1-0 mark, but I'm not positive. Hopefully nothing falls apart there. But so 1-0 there. Then we have the UFC fights obviously coming up. We'll see how we do here for a Saturday. So need to have a good Saturday and a good Sunday for us to have a winning week. Here's the problem. It's Sunday. I can't bet golf. I'm not betting NASCAR. Not yet. So here we are coming into a Sunday where all I can bet is baseball. This will be the first time in 2024 all I can bet is baseball. We don't bet baseball on Sundays until July. It's not July yet. It's June 30th. It might as well be July. I mean, it's basically July. So here's the month where we have to bet baseball until we get through the middle of August. So like the next 6 weeks, we kind of are stuck with just betting baseball. And I know people hate betting baseball, but let's see how we'll wind up doing. I have not been hot in baseball by any means. So if you want to fade these picks, you're not going to offend me in the least in terms of how I are baseball-wise. So far in 2024, I am 44-41. That's 51.7%. That's down 0.2 units. So I am literally flat here. Up, I'm 44-41, just over 50%. 51.7, 52% is what you need to get over the juice. And so I'm, just basically trading money back and forth with the books here for Major League Baseball. So let's see how we do today. Let's start with the Rockies and the White Sox. It's Kyle Freeland Day up against Garrett Crochet. How long will Garrett Crochet pitch for the White Sox? I don't know, but he's definitely a major trade target. He's 6-6 with a 3.05 ERA. Kyle Freeland's 0-3 with a 9.55 ERA, and Kyle Freeland on the road has a ridiculous 17.72 ERA. He's 0-3. He's only pitched 10 innings on the road, but he's given up 21 earned runs in 10 innings worth of work. That is a ridiculous, ridiculous number. He has lost, since coming back off injury, only one start so far for Kyle Freeland has the Rockies won. That was a home game against Arizona. They won 7-5. Here we have a 2-1 win. 2-1 loss last time out to Washington. He went 6 innings, no earned runs. The bullpen blew that for him. Against Toronto, 5 innings on the road, 7 hits, 4 earned runs. Against the Cubs, 3 1/3, 7 earned runs. In his first start way back in March, he went on the DL after that, 10 earned runs and 2 1/3. So since coming back off injury, he hasn't been horrible. He just hasn't been great, but he was okay last time out. I don't want to play around with anything except first 5 money line, okay? I'm guessing the price, there's not a book out there that I can see that currently has a price for tomorrow's first 5 run money line for the White Sox and the Rockies. So I'm going to guess that we're going to get the total. It's minus 170 for the White Sox, so maybe somewhere around there. I'm going to put the official price that I'm going to play in the Discord channel, but I'm going first 5 money line, White Sox over the Rockies here with Crochet on the mound on Sunday. Whatever that bet is, okay? So 1.5, 1.4. I'm guessing it's 140, 150, 160, somewhere in that range. If it's more than 170, which I can't see that the case, but if it's more than that, then check with me on the Discord channel, bettingpros.com/chat, and I'll tell you whether or not I'm going to play it. But for right now, we're going first 5 money line, Rockies, White Sox, for whatever the price is going to be. As long as it's under 170, we'll take it for that. Second play, let's talk about Ranger Suarez taking on Yanni Chirinos and the Miami Marlins. This kid, 30, still not a kid, he's 30 years old, but third start since coming up, won his first 2 starts, 5 innings both times, 2 earned runs and 1 earned run. That's not bad, okay? So on the road here for his third start up against the Phillies, and whenever you're facing Ranger Suarez, okay, it's going to be difficult for you to face Ranger Suarez. Obviously, been the best pitcher in the at the National League at times. He's a guy that you have to be really careful of and respect because, well, it's Ranger Suarez. I don't know what happened in yesterday's game with Aaron Nola starting for the Phillies, so I'm not sure how that game went down. But the first game of the series was a 7-4 loss for the Phillies, and they beat them 2-0. They play here with Aaron Nola going, and it's an early start, 1:35 getaway day game for the Marlins and the Phillies. Ranger Suarez, who has been very good this year. He's 10-2 with a 2.01 ERA, but at home, he has a 1.57 ERA, 5-0 mark, minus 204 for him from an ERA at home. He's been absolutely tremendous for the Phillies, but it's minus 250. So I can't play this. What I can play is the under, okay? Under 8.5 is even money. We're going to go under Phillies, under 8.5 for 1 unit. Phillies, Marlins, under 8.5 with Ranger Suarez and Yanni Chirinos going to the mound. Let's get a Sunday quick sleepy start, night game to day game. Let's get a low-scoring affair here on a Sunday, and we'll go with under 8.5 for the Phillies and the Marlins. And our third play, all with baseball, it's Andrew Heaney Day. If you guys know anything about me, you know kind of how I feel about Andrew Heaney and this Texas Rangers pitcher. I am not a very big fan of his by any means. And yes, Texas is they got Max Scherzer back, and they're going to get DeGrom back at some point, but this team has been really, really reeling. I don't know what happened on Saturday, but they had lost 5 games in a row going into Saturday. We have Sunday Night Baseball. Andrew Heaney up against Cole Irvin. I have bet on Cole Irvin a lot here. I like Cole Irvin a lot. He's a guy who has lost, though, 3 of his last 5 starts. At home, Cole Irvin's got a 3.38 ERA. He's 3-3 with an opposing batting average of 293. However, 17 earned in 45 and a third innings worth of work. Hits too many, 54 for my liking, but he's been pretty good at times. On the road, he gave up 5 earned runs to the Yankees. His last home start, he gave up 4 earned runs to the Cleveland Guardians. I'll go for a bounce back spot here for the Orioles at home on Sunday Night Baseball up against Andrew Heaney, who's a guy who I really am not that big of a fan of. He's 2-9 with a 4.17 ERA. Andrew Heaney on the road, better than at home, mind you, but 3.5, 1-4 record for him on the road. 285 opposing batting average, 17 earned runs given up in 43 and a third of innings worth of work. I'm going to go money line. It's a little expensive. It's minus 148, but Orioles in prime time, defending champs coming to Camden Yards. I don't really care what happens on Saturday, what happened yesterday. I mean, I would prefer a loss, I guess, to have a bounce back spot, but I'm going to take the Orioles on the money line here to win on Sunday Night Baseball to beat Texas. Let's go minus 148 money line. 1.48 units down on the Orioles for a money line. Okay, 3 bets for us on a Sunday. First 5, we're going money line for the Chicago White Sox, whatever the price will be. Under 8.5, even money, Phillies and the Marlins, and Baltimore money line for the game at minus 148. Those are the plays for Sunday. I will be in New Hampshire taping this for Monday. Check with me in the Discord channel, bettingpros.com/chat on the Daily Juice channel there. I'll give you the exact price I play for the first 5 money line for the Chicago White Sox here today on a Sunday. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me across all socials at Sports Talk Matt every single morning. The Daily Juice podcast is being brought to you by us here at Betting Pros.